Morning sunlight filled the classroom as students whispered before the bell rang. A young black boy sat quietly, clutching his notebook with nervous hands. The teacher began roll call, her tone sharp, impatient, already irritated today. She asked students about their parents' jobs, smiling politely at first. Doctors, engineers, shopkeepers' answers flowed easily across the crowded classroom. Finally, she pointed toward the quiet boy sitting near the window. He stood slowly, heart pounding, voice shaking but filled with pride. He said, "My father is a 4-star general in the army." Laughter erupted instantly, echoing loudly across the room like cruel thunder. The teacher scoffed, crossing her arms, disbelief written clearly on her face. She accused him of lying, saying imagination wasn't allowed in class. His cheeks burned red as mocking whispers surrounded him from every side. He tried explaining again, but her raised hand silenced him immediately. She warned him about consequences for lying, embarrassing him further publicly. Tears welled in his eyes, yet he refused to cry openly. The bell rang, but tension lingered heavily inside the classroom air. Suddenly, the classroom door opened with a firm, commanding knock. Every student turned as a uniformed officer stepped inside calmly. Behind him walked a man radiating authority, medals gleaming proudly. The room fell completely silent, shock freezing every moving body. The teacher straightened nervously, sensing something powerful unfolding unexpectedly. The officer announced a surprise visit from a decorated military leader. Students stared wide-eyed as the man scanned the room slowly. His gaze stopped on the trembling boy near the window. A gentle smile replaced his stern expression instantly. He walked forward, boots echoing sharply against the classroom floor. He asked the boy softly, "Son, did something happen here?" The boy hesitated, glancing fearfully toward the teacher's pale face. The general turned, eyes firm, asking the teacher directly. She stammered nervously, struggling to explain her earlier accusation. The general calmly removed his cap, revealing 4 shining stars. Gasps filled the room as students realized the unbelievable truth. He introduced himself as the boy's father, voice steady, proud. The teacher's face drained of color, hands trembling uncontrollably. The general explained honesty, dignity, and respect in calm words. He spoke about judging children before knowing their full stories. Every word felt heavy, landing deeply inside every listening heart. The boy stood taller now, confidence slowly returning to him. The general placed a reassuring hand gently on his son's shoulder. He thanked the class for listening and teaching moments learned. He reminded them that pride needs no shouting to prove itself. Silence dominated the room, filled with shame and reflection. The teacher whispered an apology, eyes lowered, voice barely audible. The general nodded respectfully, accepting but not excusing the harm. Students avoided eye contact, realizing laughter caused real pain. The boy felt seen, validated, and finally understood completely. Strength replaced fear inside his small but brave heart. The general encouraged students to dream boldly without fear. He spoke about service, sacrifice, and protecting truth always. The classroom felt transformed, lessons rewritten beyond textbooks today. Even the walls seemed to listen to his powerful words. The teacher wiped her eyes, deeply shaken by realization. The general prepared to leave. Mission accomplished quietly. Students stood respectfully, offering a heartfelt salute together. The boy smiled proudly, holding his father's hand tightly. Whispers changed tone, now filled with admiration and awe. The bell rang again, but no one moved immediately. Moments like these imprint forever on young minds. The general paused, turning back for final words. He reminded them respect costs nothing, ignorance costs everything. He exited calmly, leaving stunned silence behind him. The teacher sat down slowly, completely humbled and changed. Students returned to seats, reflecting deeply on what happened. The boy opened his notebook, hands steady now. He wrote confidently, knowing truth no longer needed defense. His classmates glanced respectfully. Shame replaced earlier mockery. The lesson continued, but nothing felt the same again. Courage had walked into that classroom unexpectedly today. A lie was never told, only truth misunderstood. Respect finally replaced judgment where cruelty once lived. Childhood innocence met adult prejudice and overcame it gracefully. The boy learned pride doesn't need validation from others. The teacher learned authority demands humility, not arrogance. The class learned silence can sometimes teach loudest lessons. Outside, sunlight seemed brighter than before. The general saluted the flag, mission of fatherhood fulfilled. The boy watched proudly, heart filled with gratitude. Strength runs deeper than uniforms and titles combined. Truth always arrives, even when doubted fiercely. A single moment reshaped many futures forever. The classroom would never forget this powerful day. Stories like these travel quietly, teaching generations silently. Courage stood tall inside a small boy today. Respect earned returned stronger than laughter ever was. The general drove away, satisfied, purpose fulfilled. The boy waved, knowing he belonged proudly. Confidence replaced fear within his growing soul. Tomorrow, he would speak without hesitation again. Truth had defended itself through quiet dignity. No apology could erase pain, but lessons remained. Respect begins where listening truly starts. Classrooms shape futures far beyond academics alone. Every child carries unseen stories deserving belief. Today, one boy's truth changed many hearts, and silence spoke louder than any insult ever could.